Hello everyone, Wenzeltron here, and we're back on Heroes of the Storm, and it's been a little while, everybody. So, I gotta say thank you all for joining me, as always. I really appreciate you guys continuing to check out my videos, and all the support you like to give on my videos, and as another shout out, thank you so much for checking out the Brawl video. It was a huge success on the channel. There is a new one this week as well, which is a heroic version of the one, so it's even more difficult than it was before. So that's a little thing we're going to be doing later on. Teaser, but also, more importantly, Hammer Rework. Rework? I'm a little kid. Rework. So, Hammer is notoriously one of those heroes that was showing its age as a design implementation from the Heroes team. She only had 2 usable abilities with her Q and her W, and her siege mode was tied to her E. But now, with the rework, she has moved the siege mode into her trait using the D key, which makes it feel so much better. And she gained a new E ability, which is Neo Steel Plating. So this is a 12-second cooldown, but you gain 25 armor for 2 seconds, and then that is doubled while in siege mode. So you get 50 armor, which is, you know, Hammer can now basically... The whole design philosophy here is that she's doubling down into her siege mode. You really want her to be a siege tank, rather than her old implementation, which I do have a video on the channel, is just kind of like this auto attack poke range character. But now, basically everything you take is part of a maximizing usage of sieging, basically, where you kind of slowly creep forward as an artillery unit. Other than that, her ultimates did not receive any changes. Her range did change a little bit because now Hover Siege and Graduating Range have been both moved to level 7, which is a little insane considering they used to be 13, I do believe, or 16. Don't quote me. I can't exactly remember because I don't play Hammer very often, to be totally honest with you. She seems to be healthier, but not going to be one of those main heroes. So, after this longer intro, everybody, we're going to jump into a game. Hopefully I don't do terrible. Odds are I will. So, let's do it, everybody. This is the So let's do it, everyone. This is the Sergeant Hammer Rework. Alright, friends and viewers of Heroes of the Storm, we have landed on Haunted Mines. Alright, so level 1 has changed a little bit. You now have Ambush at level 1, which is a little bit of a redesign here. So what it does is you will regain stealth when entering siege mode or after not taking damage or dealing damage for 3 seconds while in siege mode. Base attacks while stealth are deal 100% more damage. So basically your first attack outside of stealth will deal a lot more damage. Second one here is Advanced Artillery, increasing siege mode's splash damage and of basic attacks and increases the splash radius. So it does a little bit more consistent poke. And then last but not least is a new activatable called Maelstrom Rounds. And activate to increase your basic attack damage by 40% for 5 seconds, and hitting structures will reduce this cooldown by 5 seconds. There is 3 charges of 90 seconds each. So here's a cool thing. When you're in siege mode, you get a cast range increase of your spider mines, and the tonal effect of your concussion is amazingly longer, as you can see here. And then if I remove it, we're going to show you there, much shorter. Really cool on that end. We're going to slowly move our way forward. You can see the new range. And I'm going to just move my way up. Oh god, going to pop my armor and then use my Z thrusters to try and get away. We were silenced, so we couldn't do it, but we still made it out of there. We're doing good, everybody. I didn't die within the first minute. Oh my god. Team was on top of it. Zul'jin's right there, gonna throw some spider mines on him, and then he's gonna die. I did pop my Maelstrom Rounds, kind of on accident. I may or may not have fat fingered it, but that's no one will ever know. So we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna press our buttons. We're gonna turn on Maelstrom Rounds. As you can see, there's the crit damage going out. Looks pretty cool. Gonna pop that. This is gonna auto attack Lita. I don't even worry about her getting too close to me. And as you can see, I'm still getting crit damage on these towers right now. Gonna kill the minion wave though. Gonna knock him back, run away. Oh, perfect timing. Look at me. I'm a freaking siege tank. YouTube, don't demonetize me for saying frickin'. I'm having fun, guys. This is actually, I'm probably one of my best showings of Sergeant Hammer. almost ever. So we're gonna siege up real. Okay, we knocked back the minions, which is not ideal, but you know, sometimes mistakes are made. KT's back. KT's here now, so this is them committing to making me go away a lot. Sonya is underneath currently, so if we play this correctly, we can get a lot of value on either poking some of them down. Gonna put my spider mines behind them so that hopefully no one dies. Alright, so here we get unstoppable Neo Steel plating, which actually we can totally use here. Or we can get basic attacks heal. We're actually gonna go unstoppable. We're gonna try this out and see if we can bait out some cool plays against the Alrek, because he's our main pain in the butt, I guess you call it. But this is only while in siege mode. So we're gonna siege up, pop Maelstrom. And you can see that we had the thing there. Oh, there we go. Some cool, sweet knockback stuff. We're gonna be stunned, but we're gonna back on out. Don't spread the bomb. Please don't do that. Pay attention to bombs. If you've got a good KT player, he'll put it on things that you don't normally expect, which means you'll probably spread your bombs. Feels bad. Dodge the dunk. There's a Lily. Sonya is still doing Sonya things, which is good for us. Zul'jin did receive a bit of a nerf, so I'm not super afraid of him anymore. Or not as afraid of him. Gonna pop this because he's gonna try and do stuff and things, but now we're gonna leave because he did just take all of the damage in the entire world. Woo! I thought I was gonna get hit by the very end of that. Just dodging all of the skill shots. Don't need to force situations. Gotta wait for Monk's cooldowns and we'll be okay. And as long as we're paying attention, we'll be alright. Just dodging that. Alright, we're gonna siege up back over here. Pop our armor now because he did try to move me, as you saw that. That feels really nice, honestly. I really like that. Alright, gonna unsiege myself. Hit that so we don't die. Okay, we did lose just about everybody. Gonna go back and help. Currently Sonya is talking trash to our own team. Not necessary at all.
Delighted to, sir.
And as you can see though, we've kind of held their team at bay. I'm gonna head to the top lane though because they did steal the camp.
It's what I do.
Just gonna kill this really quick. Sonya's okay now, so I'm gonna rotate down. Using my special version of thruster, so it's an increased movement speed of 60% for 4 seconds at 4%. Similar to Probius, but Probius actually gets turned off when you get auto attacked or take any damage, really, which is really, honestly, feels bad. I think we're gonna go for graduating range. I've never really done it before, but I think this is gonna be okay. I'm glad this Tracer didn't get upset. Alright. She's playing good. I like our team. We're doing alright. Gonna pop our armor. Didn't really matter. Well, it kind of did because I didn't die. Yet. Yet is the keyword. Gonna kill the demon. Oh, the dunk. We're slightly behind in XP right now. It is only because a few killed. And dodge the flame strike from KT. Alright, we're gonna just siege up, clear the wave as fast as we can. Getting ready for his eventual combo, but as you can see, graduating raise is helping me further incentivize my control of this area. Even from Anna's Bananas Dunks, because they can't dive me. We're still doing okay. So we're okay. Looks like they had to back up completely. So we'll move up into this bush and continue on with the poke war. The war of attrition. That's what Hammer exemplifies. She's all about continually pushing the advantage and pairing her with someone like the Monk. No, the team didn't capitalize. I was just good. Ah. Oh, Nova had no mana. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, I can totally trade this because it was 3v2. But it wasn't. They have 10. We're slightly behind. The friendly team is still bickering. Well, not really anyone. It's just Sonya bickering. I'm going to go bottom, and I'm just going to soak his feet. Since we're starting to lose a little bit of soak, I'm going to try and keep the XP as close as possible. So we're about to hit 10. Probably in the next minion wave, we'll be alright. Right now I'm just kind of microing my autos around. They did increase the responsiveness of the auto attack, which feels much better. I want to rotate right now to go help the team, but I really can't with 3 of them down here. Alright, we're just going to go Napalm Strike because we need more consistent clear against this team. Just going to ping more. I really can't do anything here currently. KT is soaking. Tower shots. Not Chromie. Lily will be doing the same shortly. Spaghetti is down. Gonna just pop napalm on the lane. And yeah. We're just kind of trying to not die currently. As they infinitely poke down this fort. And top fort as well. They did kill Zul'jin top, so at least we're making some sort of progress. But there's still 3 down here. And I'm all alone. Back away from my fort. This is my place. Alright. We're doing the thing. Slowly. But they still got the fort. Just gonna go back over here. And then heal. We have really no form of grouping whatsoever. I'm gonna head down. Insight Monk for our team. KT's at 15 out of 20 hits for his Q quest. So we just gotta be careful. Gonna just pop siege mode here so we can just do more damage. We died really fast in that. It looked like we had the fight, but Sonya still hadn't rotated. She hasn't left the top lane at all, which is unfortunate, to say the least, because she's really strong against this kind of team, too. They have very low mobility on their side. The only one that really has a lot of mobility is Lily, but she does so much damage that she could totally melt their entire backline if she were to get on any of them. But she's focusing more on laning, but we've lost more structure damage than any of them. It's just a bit of a macro outplaying on our team. We're not abusing the strengths that our team has, unfortunately. We have the big bruisery front line with a lot of follow-up damage. Totally rude. I'm going to report this player because this player is completely toxic. Alright, so level 13 is upon us. We're gonna go for, let's see, hypercooling engines has been moved here. This used to be a level 7, so this is it has been changed a bit. On siege mode, hitting heroes with base attack, reduce the cooldown of thrusters. That used to just decrease the cooldown by half. Concussive blast while in siege mode, we get more damage and increased knockback. And then last but not least, thrusters increase, leave a trail of spider mines. So we're gonna go for just hypercooled engines. I think that'll be the most likely candidate. We're gonna pop our armor now because I feel like Zul'jin's gonna do stuff and things, and we're just gonna try and leave before we get killed. Nope. I heard the guillotine before it was. So we're just gonna get skulls down here and ignore the Sonya for the rest of the game because she is a player I don't want to have in this game. Gonna use napalm and just barely making it. Just gonna back out behind the towers. Not going to siege up though because the guillotine will wreck me. They have so much area damage, it's kind of ridiculous to be honest. We're going to position right over here. I still believe that I could get hit by the guillotine. Alright, so at this level, let's see what we got. So we have Executioner, Giant Killer, and Mechanical know-how. So that's a 5% shield for 2 seconds on your what? On your E. And then it increases. Oops. That's it. Looking at our team, we don't have a heck of a lot of CC. We don't have let's just go shielding, because they do have quite a bit of burst. So this is basic attacks increased by 50% while the activation of the shield. It's interesting. It's gonna clear the lane. Looks like Tracer went down, but at this point, because we are behind seagulls, not seeds, we're just gonna not really want to do that. Dodge the Q. Alarak is forward, very forward. He went down in the mines. Gonna try and lead the napalm so it lands as there, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm actually gonna just siege up and destroy the front gate. Gonna pop that really quick. I feel like they increased Hammer's movement speed also, which is interesting. Because before she felt way slower than she currently does. Okay, Alarak is here. I just have to be really careful about Alarak's pull-in. Okay, his combo's down, so I'm okay to siege up now. But, of course, as soon as I do siege up, there's a Q under my butt. And we get wrecked. They need to back out. 3v5. Nova gets killed by a guillotine, and the monk falls as well. Their team is very strong when we try to fight into them, because they can do guillotine and they can do flame strikes that really make it difficult. Sonya waits a little too long for her ultimate when she sees an engage. She used it after 2 of us had died, which is not ideal. You want to use that as all of us are up so that I can provide as much splash damage as possible, but yeah.
Break free and destroy your
Let's, while we wait, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna say abusive chat and we're gonna click it.
Ready to go.
So now we don't have to deal with terribly toxic people ever again. At least in theory. There's no way we're gonna get this, but I'm gonna just press my napalm and do some damage. Pad them meters. They have a giant golem coming down the bot lane, so we're gonna just posture up and defend. Do have to be careful for Zul'jin yet again. So we're doing our thing. We can kind of poke quite well. He can't hit me over here. They're posturing really well right now. Staying very on the outside of my attack range. I can hit the siege giants from here, which is good. Just gonna keep on doing my thing. And he didn't land the Q, so we're good. Just gonna go back over here and heal up because there's nothing I can do being this low against the enemy team. They are 2 levels above us right now, so we're just having trouble working together as a team, basically. Normally, having any sort of negative comment to say about any player is not ideal because it doesn't prove anything. Oh, there's a devastating charge there. That stinks. Yeah, there's not really much we can do against this team right now with 2 of us dead. Monk was killed just after I was. Or just before I was, actually. And that's gonna be game. Regardless of the nature of this match, I know it was kind of killed a little bit. Hammer feels better. Is she going... feels better, but does not perform better. Her overall style is much the same. I would say her damage is much the same, but... you still have to build specifically around her to make her work. In this situation, we really didn't have the ability to keep me protected, basically, to cheese it out. Doing hammer medic is really important. I mean, I barely did any sort of damage. I was only at 29,000, which is more than most of our teammates. But our Nova was the best. And then last but not least, talent-wise, I have really no idea where we're going with these. I just kind of picked what I thought would work best for the game. So thank you all for joining me, everybody. And I really want to know what you guys think about Hammer. I think she's in a better spot. She feels fresher, at least. Looking at level 20. Orbital BFG is the same. No changes there. Advanced Lava Strike, also the same, just increases range by 75 and damage by 50% more. And then these last two are new, so the reduced armor, as I mentioned in the beginning, and then level 20, you get the Ultra Capacitors hitting enemy heroes with basic attacks, while in Siege mode will give you 5% attack speed. Up to 40%, so it's like you have a mini stim drone if you're, or actually like a stim drone if you're attacking the hero, or attacking for a length period of time there. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts one more time, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one, everybody. So